today. It doesn't seem like you're worried too much where the next nickel's coming from. But so tell us about your journey because you immigrated to Canada, right? From where?
Yeah, from Latvia. If people,
Latvia.
many people don't know where Latvia is. So it's in Eastern Europe. It's next to Ukraine, Belarus, Russia, post-Soviet Union countries. So imagine Soviet Union as you watch them in the movies, like pretty dark, people wearing same clothes and a little bit depressing. So when I was born, it collapsed. Soviet Union collapsed, so there were more opportunities in Latvia. But still, the mindset of people that we are just we need to be engineers, we can't be entrepreneurs. Because in Soviet Union, if you're an entrepreneur, you'll probably go to jail because you're doing something illegal. There's no like free market.
Ah,
They're just all you do is you work for like governmental structures. I guess you have those factories that you work for and produce something for the common good, communism.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, when I was growing up, it was still like this flare of communism around, and it was pretty grim. And to be honest, there I haven't seen good entrepreneurship examples. My dad's an entrepreneur, but he's in logistics business, something I did not ever understood. But other than that, I would not see a lot of entrepreneurs around. I would see people who are working for someone, being employees, and it was not very popular to do your own business for sure in Latvia. And I was just partying, and I was just like living life because I didn't know what to do. I was completely lost when I was growing up. At some point I was like, you know what, I need to change something in my life because I don't know where it's going. I party, I do nothing, waste my time, I don't learn. It completely depressed, to be honest. And I was like, okay, what can I do? And 2 years prior to the event of me moving to Canada, me and my dad visited our aunt in Toronto, and I thought, this is a nice place. People smile, people are nice, everything is developed. I should try it out and see how it works. And at that point, I was studying management in Latvia, because in Latvia it's cool to be a manager, which is funny because when we went to Canada and I went to university for management in Canada, people asked me, who are you going to manage? And I was like, that's a great question. I never asked myself back in Latvia that, yeah, who I'm going to manage? Who's going to hire me from school to be a manager? And this is weird, but in Latvia, people are like, oh, I'm going to be a manager, and probably they're going to work in their parents' enterprise and stuff like that. But I didn't thought that it would be a path for me, so I decided, okay, I moved to Canada. They know English very well, but I'm like, I'm gonna still figure it out. And slowly but surely, I did this management thing. It wasn't very good. And at some point, in university, they said, you know what? You either go to this. The other courses, because you're so bad that we're gonna either throw you out, or you just go to the worst course, like something like criminology, or something that people don't need, like something that people don't understand even the words. And I'm not anything against about people who do criminology. I think it's amazing. But in university that I was at, it was like the lowest rank of people joining. So it's like lots of free spots. And I'm like, I think I'm failing again. And I was really afraid because I'm gonna go back to Latvia because I really enjoyed Canada. So I was like, okay, I need to change something. What I like, and what I thought, what I really like. And at home, I'm introvert, so I would party, 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 but I would go home and I would sit at a computer, maybe write some code or build a website or do something. Not for money. I never thought about making money from it, but it's just something I did in my free time. So I thought about, okay, I'll just gonna be a software developer. Why not? So I dropped out of university, went to college where you just code. You don't have any theory because I didn't learn like theory. I can't focus for a long time either. So I started like doing this coding thing, and it went really well. I was the top of my class. So in management university, everybody would laugh that I would be the worst student ever. Like my grades would be so bad that it was like unimaginable. But here in this school, I finished with honor. So I would be like the top of the school. So I
Wow.
would be like president's honor list. I would be the best. And a company, like a big software company, just hired me for internship. And then I stayed with them for about 2 years. So I was making about 16, $17 an hour, which is for student a lot of money,
Right.
because people work on like Starbucks for like, I don't know, $10,
Right.
something like that.
Right.
So actually these guys were paying me 16, and then they were paying me like 25 or something like that, like crazy amounts of money for a student. So in like a second year, and I would work with them part-time, or sometimes when like a summer hits, I would work with them during the summer, and they loved me. And from there I wanted to go